star wide receiver is causing a stir in the league and rumors are linking him with the Bears. But is this 30-year-old diva really what we need? I'm going to tell you why this move could be a total disaster for our team culture. Then, get ready to be furious. A star running back turned us down to go for less money to a rival. Can you believe it? But watch out, the future at the running back position could be brighter than you think. I'm going to reveal the explosive options we have for 2025. And to close, the new offensive coordinator is putting together his staff and there are major surprises. Big names are coming, but others have stood us up. Is he having trouble attracting talent? I'm going to give you the inside scoop on what's really happening behind the scenes. Don't blink because every second counts. This information is pure gold for every Bears fan who respects themselves. So don't go away, leave your like, subscribe and activate the bell. Let's break down these news that will define the future of our franchise. Chicago, it's time to roar. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Are we seriously having this conversation about Tyreek Hill and the Chicago Bears? Let me tell you something. Look, family, yesterday Tyreek Hill went off with one of his typical verbal explosions after the Dolphins missed the playoffs. And I ask you, is this what we want for our Bears? A 30-year-old diva who can't keep his mouth shut. Let me tell you something, and listen up. Yes, Hill's numbers are impressive. A 92-49 record in his career? Impressive. 22.01 miles per hour this season? Extraordinary. Comparisons to Randy Moss? Spectacular. But, and this is a big but, do we really think this is the right move for our franchise? I say no, and I'm going to explain why. We already have DJ Moore, who is doing a phenomenal job. Rome Odunze is there, with tremendous potential and at a much more reasonable price. And what about the salary cap? Are we going to destroy our financial flexibility for a 30-year-old player? I'll be honest with you, as I always am, if we want to make a big move, why not go for T. Higgins? Why not explore a trade for Garrett Wilson? Those are moves that make sense. And let me tell you something else, Hill is an exceptional talent, no one denies that. But the Bears are at a crucial moment of building team culture. Do we really want to bring in someone who throws public tantrums when things don't go well? Listen to me, the Bears need leaders, not divas. We need players who build, not destroy. And I ask you, my Chicago people, what do you prefer? A volatile veteran receiver who could explode at any moment, or continue building with young players hungry for glory? And here is my question for all of you. Is it worth risking all the progress we've made in team culture for a player who, although talented, comes with so much extra baggage? Leave me your comments below. I want to know what you think about this hot topic. Should the Bears pursue Tyreek Hill or stay the current course? You won't believe it. Do you know who turned down more money from our Chicago Bears? Saquan Barkley. Yes, the same one who is destroying defenses with the Eagles, the same one who is in the MVP conversation. And let me tell you something that has my blood boiling. Barkley not only turned us down, he preferred less money to go to Philadelphia. Can you believe it? Meanwhile, what did we do? Oh, let me refresh your memory. We signed DeAndre Swift for $24 million. But I ask you, did we really lose that much? Let's be honest for a moment. With our offensive line, and forgive me for being so direct, but it's a total disaster. Barkley wouldn't be anywhere near the MVP conversation if he had come to Chicago. It's the reality. And let me tell you something else. In Hard Knocks, it was leaked a message that said, Chicago is raising the price and Philly is out. Ha! Look how it all ended. Philadelphia in, Chicago out, and us with Swift doing, what exactly? Because I don't see him shining. But here comes the interesting part for 2025, and pay close attention because this is crucial. We have options, and boy we have options. Let's talk about the available free agents. There's Cam Akers, a running back with something to prove. Also Patrick Taylor, young and hungry for opportunities. And let's not forget Elijah Mitchell, with experience in similar systems. But wait, because the draft. The draft is full of talent. We have Cam Skatebo, a beast on the field. Ollie Gordon, a running back who can change the game completely. And Quinton Judkins, the next football sensation. And let me tell you something you might not want to hear, but need to hear, we have to move on from Swift. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's not working, and we all know it. How much longer are we going to pretend this is going to get better? And now, I ask you, and I want you to think about it carefully, is it worth continuing to spend on veteran running backs when we have such a promising draft? Shouldn't we bet on young blood? And the most important, what are we going to learn from our mistakes? I tell you this, the Bears need to make bold decisions. No more temporary patches, no more half solutions. We need a running back who can grow with this team, who can adapt to our system, and above all, who wants to be here. And you know what's the most frustrating? That Barkley is having a spectacular season with the Eagles. But you know what? Maybe it was for the best. Because I prefer a player who wants to be here, who believes in this project, who is willing to build something special in Chicago. So I ask you, Bears family, what would you prefer? Spend big on an established free agent or bet on a rookie from the draft who could be the next great Bears running back? Now we have to talk about something crucial, Ben Johnson's staff. And let me tell you something. This is getting interesting. Do you know what has me excited? The aggressiveness with which the Bears went for Johnson. Finally, we see this organization moving like a serious team. But here comes the important part, and listen to this carefully. Johnson can't do it alone, and I'm telling you, he needs to surround himself with brilliant minds, not just his friends from Detroit. And here's where things get juicy. Boom! First bomb, Antoine Randall L. is confirmed. And you know what? This is not just any coach. We're talking about a future head coach candidate, people. A future head coach on our staff. Can you believe it? And wait, because there's more. Al Harris. Yes, the same one who made our lives miserable when he played for Green Bay. Now he's with us to make our secondary even more dominant. Karma is karma, Packers. But let me be honest with you, because I always tell you the truth. There are some concerns. Do you remember when they promised us an all-star staff? Where is Dennis Allen? Where is Darren Rizzi? They promised me fireworks and gave me sparklers. And I wonder, and I ask you, is Johnson having trouble attracting elite talent? Because one thing is clear, we need more than just Randall L. and Harris. Let's talk about Hank Fraley. He's not coming. And this worries me, family. Why? Because we need someone to help Johnson with the offense. We can't depend on just him. But, and this is a big but, there is still hope. Johnson is building something special here. And yes, we need to improve the offensive and defensive lines, but finally, we have a true leader. And let me tell you something else, this team can win the division. Did you hear me right? Can win the division. But we need a good offseason, we need these pieces to fit. So I ask you, Bears family, do you trust Johnson's process? Do you think he can build a quality staff without the star names we were promised? Because I tell you this, for the first time in a long time, I feel like we're going in the right direction. Yes, there are doubts. Yes, there are concerns. But there is also hope. Chicago Bears family, today we have discussed crucial topics for the future of our team. Now is the time to reflect together and make our voice heard as a community. Is it worth risking the culture we have built for a talented but problematic player? It's a tough decision that could define our future. As for the backfield, do you prefer to invest in a proven free agent or bet on a draft rookie with star potential? Your opinion is essential to understand which direction you want the team to take. And speaking of Ryan Poles and Johnson's process, do you trust that they can build a quality staff without the big names we expected? Their long-term vision could be key to our success. Now I ask you to join our Bears family more than ever. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest news and analysis. Your comments and participation are the heart of this community. Together, we will support our team through thick and thin. Don't forget to like the video, activate the notification bell, and share it with other Bears fans. Let's grow this family. See you in the next video. Bear down!